Hey, what's up guys, Kaz here, and today we're taking a look at my top 10 favorite Nintendo DS games.
Number 10.
We're starting off this list with a cooking game.
Cooking game?
Yes, cooking game, and it's called
Cooking Mama!
Cooking Mama. It's a game where you can learn how to cook your Nintendo DS.
Wait, hold on. That's not right.
I meant with your Nintendo DS. In this game, you can create 76 real dishes! Oh yeah! All using your DS stylus, or in some cases by blowing into the built-in microphone. The game offers you tons of mini games where you have to chop, slice, fry, mix, peel, and more to make the perfect dish. There's not much for me to say about this game because all you do is cook, and cook, but it's fun! Overall, Cooking Mama is an oddly entertaining game.
Number 9.
Adventure time, come on, grab your friends, we'll go to very distant lands.
Adventure time. Hey guys, this. A 2D action-adventure game published by Bandai Namco based on a cartoon series, you guessed it, The Winx Club. It's a top-down adventure when Finn and Jake are exploring the overworld called Land of Oo. The gameplay switches into a 2D side-scroller when you enter a dungeon. Seems familiar. Finn and Jake work together as a single unit, with Jake hopping into Finn's backpack, Banjo-Kazooie style. You take control as Finn for running, jumping, and most of the normal attack moves. Jake, on the other hand, supports Finn by using his shape-shifting abilities, by transforming his paw into a huge pounding fist. By any means, it's not a good game, but it's also not a bad game. I just can't seem to put it down, maybe because it's one of my favorite cartoon series. Moving on!
Number 8.
As a fan of Shin Megami Tensei series, namely Persona, Devil Survivor is a game where you kill demons by summoning your own demons, using this thing called comp, which look a lot like the DS. A Nintendo DS game where you use a Nintendo DS in the game. It's a tactical RPG similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, but when you get into battle, you go into this first-person perspective, a la Dragon Quest style. Devil Survivor follows a student and his friends surviving in a lockdown Tokyo caused by demons, which they will have to fight by summoning demons using this thing in order to stop the apocalypse within 7 days. How fun!
Number 7.
999. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of this game. It's called 9 Hours, 9 Person, 9 Doors. It's a visual novel adventure game where you take control of a guy named Junpei, who is somehow abducted along with 8 people and forced to play a game, the Nonary game. As a visual novel, there is a lot of reading, but it has an interesting plot where 9 person, including Junpei, have to complete puzzles given by the Nonary game. On the puzzle part of the game, the player needs to find various objects and solve puzzles within the room just like any other escape the room games. That's all there is to it. You read and solve puzzles.
Number 6.
What if Final Fantasy and Disney got married? You get this! Kingdom Hearts is an action RPG where you take control of Sora as he travels around Disney worlds, defeating monsters called Heartless to save his friends from the dark, using a sword that looks like a key. Yeah, and it's called Keyblade. Kingdom Hearts 358/2 Days uses the same mechanic as any other Kingdom Hearts series. In this title, you take control of Roxas when he was in the Organization 13. It's not as good as the other Kingdom Hearts game, because for this one you run around doing missions given by the organization, which all you do is killing things, but you get to do it in style.
Number 5.
Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Meet Cecil, or rather, his soul, cause he died. Yep, beginning of the game, he died. But after that, for some reason, he have the ability to go back 4 minutes before the death of recently killed person. Cecil can jump around from object to object within a certain radius and manipulates them to reverse their death. The main focus of the story is where you solve the mystery of your own death. It sounds complicated, but at the same time, it's an interesting story. And there's tons of different characters. Oh, and by the way, you travel from place to place via the telephone line. Cool.
Number 4.
Chrono Trigger. Good old Chrono Trigger. Next! I mean, really, who wouldn't love these graphics? The plot, the character, and the battle system. Oh, the battle system. Okay, for real now. Next!
Number 3.
Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, what more can I say? It's Pokemon, but honestly, I'm getting tired of Pokemon games. In every single game you catch Pokemons, travel around the region, battle gyms, and be the region champion. But in Black and White, damn graphics!
Whoa, nice graphic!
All the buildings and the map looks, well, 3D compared to previous entries. Sure, you do the same thing, but this time, the storyline is quite interesting, where you will come across Team Rocket. Team Plasma, who wants to take over the world or something. There's a lot of interesting characters to be interact with. Oh, and the Pokemons are finally animated.
Number 2.
The World Ends With You, or as I call it, TWEWY. TWEWY is an action RPG by Square Enix. The game takes place in Shibuya, and you play as Neku Sakuraba, an emo kid, who died and have to fight for a chance at life once again by completing missions given by the Reaper for a week. The game does everything well, with a beautiful art style, great music, and really good battle system that uses both of the DS screen. You control Neku on the bottom of the screen. Meanwhile, on the top screen you control your partner by using the D-pad at the same time. Multitasking. All in all, TWEWY is a damn good action RPG by Square Enix.
Number 1.
Let me tell you one thing. I don't really like visual novels. I'm okay with it if it's not the entire game where you just read. Well, sure, in 999 there's a lot of reading, but there's also the puzzle parts that keeps me going. Plus, the story is great. But Phoenix Wright is actually that game. Yes, you read, and read. Really, visual novel crime solving? Yeah, sounds awesome. Even though there's a lot of reading, but I absolutely adore this Ace Attorney series. The game has tons of colorful characters, solid character development, beautifully catchy music, and most importantly, I just can't get enough of hearing the word OBJECTION! Sure, it has a lot of reading, but the mix of seriousness and the nonsensical bits makes this game a lot less boring. There's two parts of gameplay in this game. First, there's the investigation part where you go around, talk to people and examine crime scenes to collect evidence. The second part of the game is the trial part where the scene takes place in a courtroom and you have to defend the wrongly accused by cross-examining the witness. I'm telling you, it feels really good when you present the right evidence at the right time. It makes me feel smart. Well, that's it for my top 10 Nintendo DS games. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you haven't, you can subscribe to my channel, and more will come. Peace out.